Welcome to Tech Wave. Today we'll be discussing how two major brands are shaping the future of automobiles. On one side, we have Germany's engineering marvel, the Mercedes-Benz GLC Class EV, and on the other, China's rising star, the tech-savvy BYD Yangwang U8L. These two vehicles are more than just classic cars. They are essentially smart devices on wheels, or even walking computers. Before we move on to the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you're ready, let's move on to the video. Mercedes-Benz GLC EV. From the outside, it looks a lot like the regular gasoline-powered GLC SUV, but under that familiar, elegant body, there's a whole new world waiting. There's no roaring engine here, just pure, silent electric power. The GLC EV comes in two main versions: GLC 300+, single motor, rear-wheel drive, 369 horsepower GLC 404 MATIC, dual motor, all-wheel drive, and a massive 483 horsepower. Yep, this thing is quiet, but make no mistake, it's seriously powerful. Mercedes claims the 404 MATIC can hit around 600 kilometers of range on a single charge. That's huge for an electric SUV. Both models use a 94 kilowatt-hour battery pack, and here's the cool part. Mercedes says it can add up to 300 kilometers of range in just 10 minutes of fast charging. If that's true, we're talking about one of the fastest charging luxury EVs on the market. But performance isn't the only story here. It's the technology inside. Step into the cabin and you'll feel like you've entered a spaceship. Mercedes' iconic hyperscreen stretches 39 inches across the entire dashboard. It merges the driver's display, the main infotainment screen, and even the passenger screen into one massive curved glass panel. Everything is touch, everything is digital, and everything feels alive. The system uses AI to learn your driving habits, predict what you might need, and even adjust settings automatically. The materials inside, pure Mercedes luxury, leather, brushed aluminum, and ambient lighting that makes you feel like you're in a futuristic lounge. But what's most impressive is how Mercedes has evolved. They're no longer just a car brand. They've become a full-blown tech company on wheels. The ride experience is silky smooth thanks to its 2-speed transmission, but you'll barely feel the gears shifting. Add in the adaptive air suspension, and the GLC EV literally glides over bumps. If you decide to go off-road, the system automatically lifts the car higher from the ground. And let's talk about safety. Mercedes is setting a new benchmark with systems like automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and even hands-free driving through their MB Drive Assist Pro package. It's not fully autonomous yet, but it's getting very, very close. And of course, the sound system. Oh man, it's something else. The optional Burmester 16 speaker Dolby Atmos setup gives you true 3D audio. It doesn't just play music, it surrounds you. Add wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in 5G, augmented reality navigation, and you're basically living in the future. So yeah, Mercedes has created a luxury EV that's not just elegant, it's smart, smooth, and seriously futuristic. BYD is actually the world's fastest growing electric vehicle brand in recent years. It has achieved sales figures that even surpass Tesla, and now we have before us not just a car, but what is essentially a supercomputer on wheels, the Yangwang U8L. This vehicle is a giant, measuring a full 5.4 meters in length, but it's not just its size that leaves people speechless. It's also its technology. Built on BYD's new E4 platform, this model features 4 electric motors. It produces a total of 1,180 horsepower and 1,520 newton meters of torque. This means the SUV can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.5 seconds. For a family car, that's nothing short of crazy. But the real magic doesn't end there. The U8L features special maneuvering technologies such as tank turn and crab walk. This means the vehicle can drive sideways and turn on the spot, just like the Tesla Cybertruck. These features aren't just for show. BYD developed them to provide maximum control in challenging conditions such as snow, sand, and water. And one of its most talked about features, it can float on water in emergencies. Yes, you heard that right. Thanks to its body insulation and air control system, the U8L can switch to a short-term floating mode when it hits hits the water. This is an incredible safety bonus, especially in regions like China that experience flooding. BYD's driving assistance system, dubbed God's Eye, is also at the cutting edge of technology. This system uses 3 LiDARs, 5mm wave radars, 14 ultrasonic sensors, and a total of 18 cameras. In other words, it scans the vehicle's surroundings 360 degrees, down to the millimeter. It can detect objects up to 300 meters away, even in the dark, in foggy conditions, or during dust storms. With this system, BYD is directly competing with Tesla's autopilot. Moving inside, the definition of luxury has been rewritten. It offers an ultra-comfortable interior for 6 people with a 2+2+2 seating arrangement. The second row seats can switch to zero gravity mode, and there is an 18-point massage system, heating, cooling, and even speakers integrated into the headrests. At the rear, there's a massive 21.4-inch entertainment screen, a wireless charging area, and a mini fridge. The 32-speaker Donadio sound system creates an almost cinema-like experience. The cabin is so quiet that BYD claims it doesn't exceed 64 decibels, even at 120 kilometers per hour. This is close to the value of Rolls-Royces in the luxury segment. And of course, with the 1.7 square meter panoramic roof, smart privacy glass, and 128 color ambient lighting, you can create a completely personal atmosphere. Moving on to the battery. The U8L features a 55.5 kilowatt-hour blade battery. This system is manufactured by BYD and is considered one of the safest battery technologies in the world. The vehicle also has a 2.0-liter auxiliary engine, making it a full hybrid system. This gives it a pure electric range of 200 kilometers and a total range of an impressive 1,160 kilometers. What's more, it can charge from 30% to 80% in just 13.5 minutes with fast charging. BYD's Dylink 300 system is another story altogether. Powered by 3nm chips, this system delivers a fully digital cockpit experience with a 12.8-inch OLED center screen, a 23.6-inch instrument panel, and an augmented reality-enabled windshield, AR HUD. So you're not just driving a car, you're practically commanding a spaceship.